Well, I hope you enjoyed today's MMA of the day. A lot of fun, a lot of silly, some news, some talks, some reactions, some fighters, the whole bit. We had it all. What can I say? It was a perfect show. And now we're going to put the cherry on top with Kid Nate's rant of the day. Yes, I'm wearing a Davy Crockett coonskin cap that I borrowed from my 4-year-old son because I demand to be taken seriously as an MMA commentator. And today I'm commentating about a very serious topic, the cancellation of UFC 51. First time in Zuffa's history that it's had to cancel a pay-per-view that's already been announced, sold, tickets, etc., etc. Here's one point I wanted to bring up. The reason why UFC 151 was canceled more than anything else, I believe, has to do with Nevada's strict ticket refund laws. When you change the headliner on a fight card in Nevada, you have to offer the fans a refund. And that means between the low pay-per-view numbers they could expect going forward with something like, say, Chael Sonnen versus Vitor Belfort on no notice, that means you won't get any gate. You don't get to keep the money you sold from tickets, and your pay-per-view numbers are going to be shit, which means the UFC wasn't going to make any money on this event anyway. Once John Jones pulled out, it was all over. Ouch. And here they are. Dana White talked tough and said that, those of us saying they were putting on too many cards didn't know anything because he's made a lot of money in this business. To which all I have to say is, been loving those Pride UFC Super Bowls every year since 2007, Mr. White. They've been great. And all I mean by that is, and Dana White is the smartest man in the business, most successful man in the business, the man who saved MMA, the hero, the savior, the king. I bow before him. However, he's not infallible. The Pride buy was a disaster. And I believe running too many UFC pay-per-view cards has been an equally big disaster. I just hope that the UFC 151 cancellation was a wake-up call that Mr. White and the Fertitta brothers needed, the smack in the head with a 2x4 to get their attention and let them know you're running too many cards. My fingers are crossed. I'm hoping next year that we see maybe 9 pay-per-views and 4 Fox specials with assorted FX and Fuel specials that fill in the mix, maybe 6 or 7 of those total. That's what I'm hoping for as a fan. But then again, as Dana White says, I don't know nothing, and I'm wearing a coonskin cap, so what are you going to do? We'll be back tomorrow with more of your MMA of the day and another Kid Nate rant. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like this sort of thing, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at MMA Nation DOTCOM on YouTube. Thanks a bunch.